everybody, I'm back. So I'm back this weekend, and sorry I got distracted for a second, but of course I'm in another public place. It's actually one of my favorite hangouts. It's not that bougie or anything like that. It's just kind of like a really nice place everywhere. So I am back, dropping my little gifts everywhere. So I'm actually, the first one I'm actually going to drop is right at this table that I'm sitting at. There was probably like hella people watching, like, what the fuck is she doing? She's like shuffling cards. I don't fuck with that shit. But but you know, my fortunes are not for people who don't believe. It's for the people who will. On them it says only those who believe, only if you believe you should pick this up. If not, leave this for somebody who will. Okay. And again, this is what they come in. These bags are entirely too big, but I'm going to use them up anyway. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I also, like I said, I disinfect the bags and the gifts, so that at least when I drop them, they're going to be clean. Okay, when I drop them, they're going to be clean. Okay, so I don't know if anything else will get on them when somebody picks them up. I pray not. I always try to leave them in clean places. I'll never leave them in a bathroom or anything like that. It's going to always be on like some sort of clean surface, some clean random surface, basically, that anybody can just pick it up. So, but like I said, the ones that when I leave them, they're already disinfected. The bags, the little gift talismans and things like that, they're disinfected, and then I begin my process on them, and then I leave them. So without further ado, I'm sitting here at this table, and the first one that I grabbed was like this little $5 one right here, and I'm going to read the fortune. Okay, and what I ended up channeling was the person who picks this up, okay? The person who picks this up will need to stop being a pushover for entitled people. They need to stop over-compromising, because over-compromising could keep them in debt or low on funds. They also have to keep an open mind and think outside of the box. That is what will be their edge over any competition that they may end up coming across. So hopefully, prayingly, whoever picks this up, this is something that will charge and empower them. And like I said, because there's a lot of eyes on this now, it's going to be charged with your visions. Even if you think negative thoughts, I have already purified these. Any negative thoughts that are looked at these, it's going to already be transmuted, and that's going to give it even more energy. So without further ado, I'm just going to leave this here, and I hope that the next person picks it up. I'm going to end up consolidating the videos. I'm not going to be just keep randomly filming. I don't think I really want to do that. Or I think I might do that. So that it'll be less work for me. And then at the end, I'm going to say you guys' end of the week lucky things and fortune. Okay, it's going to be at the end of this video. You'll be able to pause, write it down, whatever you like. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready to walk around and leave these money talismans, and prayingly people will get lucky and pick one of these up. They probably will. It's a hell of a lot of people. It's all types of people around. This is only like one section of where I'm at, so let's go ahead and leave that. I'm going to go ahead. Okay, so I'm leaving it here. Y'all see that? I hope y'all saw that. Y'all see that? I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. Maybe somebody will pick it up. Let's roll. Okay, let's see which next one I'm going to end up picking up. Oh shit. I'm going to tell you about these. I'm going to tell you about this when I get there. Okay. Got to gather my stuff. All right. Here's that $5 bill. Hopefully somebody will pick it up. Bam, there we go. Now, when I said, oh shit, this is a $1 billion one, a $1 billion one, okay? So with this one, hopefully somebody will pick that up. So this one says, the person who picks this up will need to master or at least be determined on time managing time management, okay? This is someone who's meant to be a mentor and a guide to others. And this is someone who will probably have a world impact, okay? And also paying their credit payments on time will do them a lot more help, more than they realize. So prayingly, someone who picks this up will come into some great money, you know, be in a beautiful mindset to be able to pick this up. That is a $1 billion one. That is the highest denotation that I carry. So, and now that you guys' eyes are on it, okay, now it's going to be charged, whether that's positive or negative. Negative energy is just going to be transmuted through it. Positive energy is just going to charge it, okay? Let's hope somebody finds this. Let's hope somebody finds this and let them be blessed, okay? Okay, I'm gonna grab the other one. This one kind of stuck out to me a lot. So, okay, so now I'm putting you guys' eyes on it. Okay, so this is a $100 one, okay? And so with the fortune on this one, the person who finds this will be more than likely need a career change, okay? They are overly dependent and entitled, which will only lead to financial loss. Money does not grow on trees. It will not fall on their lap. And they should also watch out for being envious, because that will only reinforce a lack mindset. They could meet a new love interest while traveling or at work or traveling for work, okay? So, all right. There we go. So again, these bags are disinfected. These talismans are disinfected before I sit them down. So, and I always sit them in clean places. So hopefully somebody who finds this will definitely get the message. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the next one. It's popping. So somebody, I feel like somebody going to pick that shit up. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is perfect. Nobody's really back here. Nobody's really back here. Okay. All right. So. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get the fortune out. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. So the next denotation that I have is a $20 one. Now, I never disregard low denotations. Why? I actually like giving the smaller denotations an extra charge. People don't know that. But it's only people who have an abundant mindset that will still pick up the lower ones. And that, because of their energy being in that mindset, it's going to be extra charged, okay? It's going to be extra charged up, not only with just your eyes, but with their eyes and their energy as well. Y'all see my eyes bulging? But all right, so with this one, the person who finds this will have support in escaping a toxic environment. Right now, they need to trust the process of healing with patience. And I know that can be frustrating. Nobody feels like really being patient. You know I'm a Gemini, so I don't feel like being patient for shit. But because I'm a little bit older and wiser, I do see the necessity of it. I do see why it's a virtue. I understand it. I don't just see it, but I understand it, okay? But prayingly, this person will understand it too, okay? So they will need to trust the process of healing with patience. They will also need to stand their ground, which they do have the inner fire to do. And to direct any anger or frustrations constructively is easier said than done. but when it is done, we all understand how beneficial that is to us and to the situation and circumstances and people around us, okay? So hopefully whoever finds this, bam, put that up upside. So whoever finds this, let's just hope that they get blessed. All right, on to the next. All right, y'all, I'm about to drop the last one. It's a remix to that. I love that. All right, so I'm going to be on my way to Jenny's Ice Cream because I fucking love it there. And I think I'm just gonna leave my last one there, okay? So walk with me to Jenny's. I think I'm going the right way. Ooh, are they open? Oh Lord. All right, so fuck Jenny's. Okay, so since this is a public, since the across the street is more public, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the last one there. So once I do, that'll be it for today. And then at the end of this video, you guys are going to see all your lucky stuff by the end of this week. I mean, for the end of, for all of upcoming next week, okay? That's gonna be starting tomorrow. I usually count Saturday as the last day of the week and Sunday as the first day, okay? All right, I'm gonna cut across this parking lot. Oh, look at that beautiful light. Hello, Halo. All right. I like to take that as divine confirmation, dropping blessings. Prayingly, that's to your spirit. Oh Lord, honey, he drunk. I'm going over here. Some drunk looking surfer dude. Yeah, I did. I'm a dude. He is a dude. She is a dude. 'Cause we're all dudes. Yeah. Tampa can get pretty special, y'all. I'm just saying. people here in Tampa can get special. I'm not afraid to tell what city I'm in. It's not like I'm showing y'all exactly where I live. Okay, looking out for cars. There's a lot of cute doggies out tonight. So cute. Beautiful warm night. I pray that it's nice wherever you guys are, even if it's raining. Dang, be quiet. I'm trying to talk on the camera. All right. So on the last one, I'm going to drop it off where I feel like there's a lot of traffic, because I still always want to leave these where I feel there's going to be a lot of foot traffic. Okay. So, all right, so this is a $1 million one. Can y'all see that? So now your eyes are on this one, and it's going to be charged. And whatever random person might just look at it but decide not to pick it up, it doesn't matter. Energy is getting charged into it, so bop, I'm throwing it on there. Okay, so this one is for someone who finds this. Someone who finds this is meant to be a protector of the young or has potential to run a child-emphasized business, which in a way can still be a protector of the young, depending on what kind of child business it is. I'm thinking maybe like a daycare, maybe some sort of massive daycare, or maybe a children's park, or it could really be any kind of child business, like a retail store that's catered to children, anything like that. But I'm getting more so like a daycare or a school, somebody who is going to have a lot of articulation and sharpness, but just has a nurturing heart of a parent, whether this person is a parent or not, in any kind of way, shape, or form, okay? So let me go ahead and start this over. Someone who finds this is meant to be a protector of the young or has potential to run a child-emphasized business. This person has more than a capability to be able to pull this off. However, they will still need some form of training or formal education. So somebody who is, I want to say maybe somebody who may be naturally great with children. Even though they're great with children, it's going to make more sense if they decide to do more, if they decide to go after formal training or another form of formal education, like maybe something like if they're in college for it or something. Okay, so it could be anything, or even like just a certification class or something like that. But whoever this is, they're meant to be a child protector, and so prayingly, whoever picks this up will be somebody who can make a great mass impact on the youth, because they're our future, right? They're our future. I like looking down at the video instead of looking straight at the camera. I don't know why, it's just awkward to look right there. But all right, so that's going to be the last one that I dropped tonight. I had a great time. I had a wonderful time. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, 2727 on the timer there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. At the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and post all the lucky things for this week. It's kind of like a bridge. When I start getting into my more detailed readings, when I start getting into my more detailed ones, you guys are going to see like much more detailed stuff. Like, on my previous channel, like I did very detailed things. I did very detailed insight. So on this, once I get the chance to be able to do that, trust y'all, I'm gonna make sure that I get y'all right, okay? But in the meantime, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Once again, I pray that where all the places that I left this at today, that somebody will believe and will be very fortunate on picking up these charms / talismans and whatnot, and be blessed all around. And then somehow they'll be able to, their blessings will be able to make a collateral beauty around the world. I feel like what I'm doing could create a collateral beauty around the world, and that's what I want. That's how you make the world better. It's too much bullshit out here. There's enough bullshit out here, so let's do something good. Let's do something nice, even if it's just dropping foil money. But at the same time, I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in what I'm doing. And I believe it's good no matter how big or small it is. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by. You'll see all the lucky things at the end of this video posted up somewhere here, somewhere. All right. I love you guys. I'll be back next weekend, and bless you guys. All right. Love and bless. Bye, guys.